Have you ever wondered why he pulled away right when you thought things were getting serious? Why a man who once seemed so invested suddenly became distant, distracted, or even cold? Hear us the truth that no one wants to admit. Men don't fall in love the way women do. They can be attracted, they can be interested, they can even enjoy your company without ever truly falling in love. And the most painful part, you might give your whole heart, your loyalty, your energy, while he's still deciding if he even sees you as the one. That's the heartbreaking reality. Because for a man, falling in love only happens after one specific shift inside of him. And if that shift never happens, he will never give you his heart, no matter how much you give yours. Think about this. You sit by your phone, waiting for his name to light up your screen. You replay conversations in your mind, wondering if you said something wrong. You make excuses for him. Maybe he's busy. Maybe he's stressed. Maybe he just needs space. But deep down, you feel it, the distance, the uncertainty. You've been on dates where you laughed together, where the chemistry was real. You've felt the spark, the connection. And yet, when you're alone at night staring at your ceiling, a voice whispers, "Does he even love me? Or am I just filling time in his life?" You see him showing up for others, his friends, his career, his hobbies. But when it comes to you, it feels like you're chasing his attention, fighting for scraps of affection. And worst of all, you start blaming yourself. Maybe I'm not enough. Maybe if I were prettier, smarter, calmer, he'd love me. Tell me honestly, how many nights have you spent questioning your worth because a man couldn't give you his heart? If that's you, listen closely, because this isn't about your worth. It's not about your beauty, your value, or your effort. It's about one truth about men that almost nobody tells you. And here it is, the shocking reality. The one thing that must happen before a man truly falls in love. Not only that, but there are 7 powerful lessons that will help you understand him, protect your heart, and attract the love you truly deserve. Picture this. A man sees you. He's drawn to your smile, your energy, your presence. He flirts, he pursues, he makes you feel wanted, and you start to hope this could be love. But psychology tells us something important. Attraction is the spark, not the fire. For men, attraction can be instant, but love takes time. Women often bond emotionally through connection, but men bond emotionally through investment. If you confuse his attraction with his devotion, you set yourself up for heartbreak. So remember, don't mistake the chase for commitment. This might shock you, but a man won't fall in love just because you're amazing. He falls in love when he feels like he matters to you. This is called the hero instinct in psychology, the deep male drive to feel useful, respected, and significant in the life of the woman he loves. If he feels like you don't need him, like he's replaceable, like you can do it all without him, he may enjoy your company, but he won't bond. The key isn't dependency, it's allowing him to contribute, to protect, to provide in ways big or small. When he feels like he makes your life better, that's when love begins. Imagine a man who has been told all his life, "Don't cry, don't show weakness, be strong." He grows up with walls around his heart, terrified of rejection, afraid of vulnerability. Now he meets you. If you judge him, pressure him, or belittle his emotions, he will never let those walls down. But if you give him emotional safety, space to be real, to be imperfect, to be seen, that's when love blossoms. Because love is not born in perfection, it's born in authenticity. Here's something few women realize. For a man, respect often matters even more than love. If he feels disrespected, criticized, or controlled, his heart will close. You can shower him with affection, but if he doesn't feel respected, he won't stay. Respect means you honor his efforts, you value his opinions, and you treat him as an equal partner. Without it, attraction fades. With it, love grows stronger. You may think constant closeness will bring him nearer, but for men, it often does the opposite. Psychologically, desire thrives in space. If you never give him room to miss you, he won't realize your value. This doesn't mean playing games, it means having your own life, your passions, your independence. When you are whole without him, he sees you as irreplaceable. Love isn't about losing yourself in him, it's about standing strong beside him. At the beginning, he may be full of energy, texting, calling, making plans. But here's the question. Does he stay consistent when life gets hard? Consistency is the difference between a man who is entertained by you and a man who is committed to you. Because love isn't proven in the good times. It's proven in the challenges, in the patience, in the daily choices. So watch not for his words, but for his patterns. And here it is the shocking truth. A man doesn't fall in love just because you're beautiful, loyal, or kind. He falls in love when he makes a decision within himself. This is the woman I choose. This is where I plant my heart. That decision cannot be forced, begged, or demanded. It comes when he sees you as more than a girlfriend, when he sees you as his partner, his future, his safe place. That's why the most powerful thing you can do is not to chase his love, but to be so deeply rooted in your own worth that he recognizes the treasure in front of him. So let me tell you this. If a man has pulled away, if he hasn't chosen you, if he can't see your value, it is not your fault. You don't need to shrink yourself. You don't need to beg for attention. You don't need to perform to earn love, because real love is not about proving yourself. It's about being seen, cherished, and chosen for who you are. When you stop chasing and start owning your worth, you flip the script. You stop asking, "Does he love me?" And you start declaring, "I will only give my love to someone who is ready to receive it fully." That's your power. That's your freedom. Let's remind ourselves, attraction is not love. Men fall in love when they feel needed. Emotional safety unlocks vulnerability. Respect is the foundation. Space creates desire. Consistency proves commitment. And above all, men don't fall in love until they choose to. So hear me, from the deepest place of truth, if he hasn't chosen you, don't waste your soul trying to convince him. Because the man who is meant for you, the man who will fight for you, respect you, cherish you, will not hesitate. He will not leave you wondering. And when he does fall in love, you won't have to beg for it. You'll feel it. You'll know it. You'll never question it. Remember this. The right man doesn't just fall in love with your beauty. He falls in love with your soul, and he never lets it go. If this message spoke to your heart, if it gave you clarity or strength, then don't keep it to yourself. Leave a comment and share your story. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs to hear it tonight. Thank you for being here. You are worthy. You are loved. And your story isn't over yet.